everyone? It's Nate here from Soda City Boards. Today I was going to go over a quick tutorial in Lightburn of how I create my files for the tricolor acrylics that Lonestar Adhesives offers for some hat patches. So I want to do a quick rundown. It's not going to be too detailed, but just the gist of how I do it, and I'm going to go through it quickly. If you have certain questions or anything, or want to see anything specific, please comment below and let me know, and I can get some more tutorials made, and I can even go more in depth and such if needed on specific ones. So feel free to comment or reach out to me on my business Facebook page, Soda City Boards, and we can get that made for you. So today I'm going to be showing off how I created this Bass Fish American flag patch over here and the steps that I did to do it. On the preview, it just shows it in black and white, but that's the final look. Wherever you see any red on the design here is where it's going to engrave red, the blue is blue, and then the black outline is going to be the cutout. So over here to start, I'm going to take my flag, I'm going to highlight all of it, and I'm going to group it all together here after I highlight it all, and I'm going to do Command G, or you can go into the search up here and do a group. I just prefer the shortcuts. My next step is I'm going to highlight the bass fish here, and I am going to make sure that's grouped together so I don't lose anything, which is Command G again. And then over here on the left side on the toolbar, I'm going to do an offset shape, and I'm going to do mine at 0.04 inches here. I already have it set to that from the last time I created some stuff. I want to do it outward, and I like mine rounded, and I'm only going to do the outer shapes. So next, I'm going to take the fish and the outline. I'm going to put it where I want it on the flag here. And then from here, I'm going to click off so nothing's selected. I'm going to click and choose just the outline of the fish that I created. And then I'm going to do a shift and click on the flag. So that way you can see that both of those are selected. So now I'm going to come over here to my welding. And I know sometimes this is annoying as heck to sit here and figure out. I figured it out now after playing with it for a while. On the third one down, which is the Boolean subtract, I'm going to click it, but that's not what I want, so I'm going to undo it. And now if I click it again, it's going to do exactly what I wanted. So now you can see how the outline shape is gone and it's welded it together. So now on the flag, I'm going to highlight it again. I'm going to do an ungroup. So now each layer is its own. I'm going to figure out which ones I want red. So here, all these lines should be a red. I'm going to highlight them all. I like to group them together so nothing happens. And then down here, I'm going to select in the color options at the very bottom. I'm going to make those red so I know that's my red layer. Now I'm going to select all of these stars in the outline of it, group that together, and I'm going to make that blue. That's my engrave area for that. Now, this is just personal preference of what color you want. You can make it the red or blue. I'm going to do it blue since there's not too much blue on there. So now, anything you see that's blue on here is going to engrave the blue on the red, white, and blue acrylic. Anything you see that's red is going to engrave the red on the red, white, and blue acrylic. So now, last thing I'm going to do is highlight it all. I'm going to come over to the left sidebar and I'm going to do an offset. I like to do mine larger so that it's all grouped together. And from here, you can see you can adjust it. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it as the black color shape because that is my line setting here. So from here, depending on your laser, you might need to do multiple passes on the red. I do one on my bolt. I have it dialed in to where I only need to do one pass on the red. But if you need to do two, you can also come in here, select the red, right click, and I would duplicate it and change it to blue. Now all of the blue will be engraved at once, and then after the blue finishes, the red area over that blue is going to go back and do a second pass on it, or 3 passes, whatever you have it set to get your settings correct. But that's just a quick little overview. As you can see, it's not the exact same, but the fish isn't as large, but you can see how I created the same exact design. Now, just save your file and you have it ready for a tri-layer acrylic. This is very simple to do with a lot of them. There are some designs that do get very hard to work with. The part I struggled with the most at first was figuring out all of this welding over here and which one does what and whatnot. But I'm gonna save this file and I'll put it in my Google Drive and I'll share a zip folder to it so you guys can have the Lightburn file to play around with and mess around with yourself and see what you can do with it. If you have any questions, just drop them below and I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you have any requests for any tutorials, please feel free to comment below and we will get them done. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day.